The story of me. Why I have freckles. You look like you do because of genetics. Genes are passed down from both your mom and dad to determine what features you have. These genes could never be passed down without meiosis. Meiosis ensures that a baby receives 1/2 of the chromosomes of a normal cell from each parent. For humans, this means that receives 23 chromosomes from our mom and 23 from our dad to make a normal cell that has 46 chromosomes. This ensures that we keep the same number of chromosomes from generation to generation. Also, it makes us all different. But how do we know what traits we will inherit from our parents? Will we get the freckles from our mom or be like our dad who doesn't have freckles? Freckles are a dominant trait, passed down from parent to child. This means if you get the dominant gene from your parents, you will have freckles. A dominant trait is represented by an uppercase letter and will always override a recessive one. A recessive trait is represented by a lowercase letter. By using a Punnett square, we can figure out the probability of the genes a child will have. To interpret a Punnett square, you'll have to understand geno and phenotypes. A genotype is the actual letters, while a phenotype is a trait and how it looks on a person. My mom is heterozygous with a phenotype of freckles. This means she has the dominant trait along with the recessive one. But as always, the dominant trait overrides the recessive one. Her genotype is big F little f. My dad is homozygous recessive. His genotype is little f little f. His phenotype is no freckles because he has the recessive gene. I am like my mom. I am heterozygous. My genotype is big F little f, and my phenotype is that I have freckles. But how does our body actually show the traits that we inherit from our parents? The answer is proteins. After we receive half of our mom's chromosomes and half of our dad's chromosomes, we become our own cell. From there, we can start developing into more and more cells by dividing. But our body needs to go through protein synthesis in order to get the message from the DNA to create proteins. The key steps in protein synthesis are translation and transcription. During transcription, the DNA, which is like the blueprint of our traits, is copied because it must stay in the nucleus where it is safe. From there, the copies can be given to the ribosome by the mRNA. Then, the ribosome can encode the code and make it into protein. This is called translation. The proteins are the traits that we have. So the next time you look into the mirror and notice the freckles on your face, or any other trait you have, you can think about how your genes, given to you by your parents, played a role in them.